Hello, everyone, and welcome to the District Update for Friday, September 23rd, 2022. I'm Anita Foster, and we're thrilled to have you with us today because we have exciting things to share, including Hispanic Heritage Month with a special performance of some of our first grade students. We're going to have an update on the new Thornton Elementary School project. We're going to discuss the TEA Intruder assessment audits, see something, say something, and then we're going to end with some good news from around the district. Dr. Cavazos is joining us today. We're here at Thornton Elementary School, and you got the answers to all of our questions and much more. How are you, Dr. Cavazos?
I'm doing well, Anita. And first, I want to thank all our students and our staff for a smooth start to the school year. We're about to wrap up our first 6 weeks of school. Our enrollment is strong. Our attendance is strong. So really a great start to the school year.
Oh, it's always fun to start with some good news. And we've got even more and a special guest joining us today. Alicia Rodriguez is our principal here at Thornton Elementary School. And we have brought you in to introduce a very special time during our school year. It's Hispanic Heritage Month. Tell us what your folks are doing here at Thornton Elementary.
Well, we're very excited to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. We have a lot going. We have teachers doing research on notable Hispanic Americans. We have art going on in the art class, music, songs, and just celebrating the culture of Hispanic Americans.
And we're going to have a special performance from some first graders. So you all just stay with us just a few minutes. We're going to get to that. But Dr. Cavazos, a lot of people don't know why Hispanic Heritage Month starts in the middle of a month. So it's September 15th through October 15th. But I know you know the answer to that.
Yeah, Anita, so it starts really at a time period where many Latin American countries obtained their independence. So Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, Mexico, of course, September 16th. So it starts during that period of time really to celebrate the contributions of Hispanic Americans in this country. And so it's a great time of the school year, and I thank Principal Rodriguez for all her hard work and her staff during this time.
And you guys you do so well here at Thornton Elementary in recognizing this. What does it mean to students to really get to learn about this culture?
Well, it's very important. So about 85% of our students and the community that we serve are Hispanic. And so it's important for us to honor the culture and recognize our families. And so it's something important for us.
Well, we have, of course, Hispanic Heritage Month and that special presentation from our first graders. Tell us about that, what we're going to see today.
So you're going to see first graders singing an old favorite Mexican song, and it's called Cielito Lindo.
Well, let's take a look at that special performance.
Ese luna que tienes, cielito lindo, tiene la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que me toca. Ese luna que tienes, cielito lindo, tiene la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se negro, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantamos en negro, cielito lindo, los corazones.
Oh, that was really fun. Thank you so much, Principal Rodriguez. Your students are just delightful every time we come over here. Thank you for all your hard work. But before we let you go, we have one other exciting topic to talk about, and that's the development of your new Thornton Elementary School. It's just down the road. Progress is being made. How excited are y'all?
We're very, very, very excited. I get to see it every day when I drive from home to school, and so teachers are excited to have a brand new school. Students are excited. Classrooms, we want to have a bigger library so that way we can have our faculty meetings in the bigger library instead of the cafeteria. So a bigger playground as well. So we're excited.
And I think 2 new playgrounds will come through that bond project. Dr. Cavazos, give us the big picture on what's happening at Thornton Elementary.
Yeah, so this is part of our 2019 bond. Thanks to the voters that approved that bond package, it allows us to rebuild aged facilities such as Thornton Elementary. Those facilities are no longer really conducive to the type of learning that we do with our students today. The core services also were very small, the library, the restrooms, the cafeteria. And so this allows us to rebuild, really starting all over. We were going to rebuild Thornton, Berry, Carter, and Webb Elementary. And so this is new space for students to do their best learning and new space for staff to do their best work for our students.
And we know staff are excited. We hear from them often. And I know when we were closing out your old Thornton Elementary School, one of your staff members said the thing they were most excited about was plugs. And we laughed about it, but it's true because it's about technology. It's about access to services. So we know everyone's excited, but your parents are excited too, right?
Very excited. Parents and students just want a brand new building. I think that's needed for our community, and we're excited about that.
I think the original Thornton, which has since been torn down, was built in 1956. Dr. Cavazos, you mentioned the schools that we're going to be rebuilding, but there's one that comes before Thornton. Which one is that?
That's right, Anita. Webb Elementary. They're finishing that building up. We should be moving in by January, and so students and staff have been anticipating that because they get to see it every single day outside their windows when it's being constructed. There's a lot of anticipation from our students, our staff, and our community.
Well, it's very exciting, and I know for all of you, you're excited. Principal Rodriguez, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you for all you do to promote the culture of Hispanic Heritage Month with the students and all you do all year long for students here at Thornton Elementary. We appreciate you joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having
All
me.
right. Well, Dr. Cavazos, let's turn our attention now to school safety. This is going to be a topic we're going to talk about a lot during the school year. So let's start today with the Intruder assessment audits from TEA. So we've got some folks that are randomly visiting campuses. What are they looking for?
That's right, Anita. After the Uvalde tragedy, TEA implemented these audits that check buildings throughout the school year and throughout the state. So we've had some of those checks. They're checking the doors, the exterior doors, checking to see that there's a process for asking visitors what they need basically before they are let in, that there's a structure to those things. And so they'll be happening throughout the school year. So far we've had several. Barnett, Bailey, Little, Ellis, and Butler have already had their audit, and they've all passed. And so we're really, really proud of them. This reinforces the fact that all of us should be involved in the safety and security of our buildings. So I welcome these audits, Anita, because it gives us that other set of eyes that really can test our safety and security in a way that really is for improvement. And so this will happen throughout the school year. This is a good reminder for staff and everyone that if you see something related to our facilities, a door that's propped and things like that, please let someone know so that we can correct those things. And I just want to thank everyone for their efforts because Arlington ISD so far has done really well on those audits.
And the TEA Intruder audits, those do not have an expiration date,
That's
do
correct.
they? They're going to continue. Do they continue, I guess, throughout the whole year?
That's correct. They'll continue throughout the whole year, and this will be something that, at least for the foreseeable future, all school districts will be dealing with. And again, it's a welcomed audit because it continues to allow us to improve all our safety measures in the school district.
And another way that we're trying to just really improve on those safety measures is reinforcing see something, say something. Tell us about that.
That's right, Anita. So along with all our facility security and things that we have in our district, coupled with see something, say something, that is really where the strength is of our safety and security. We know that our students and our staff feel very comfortable telling us, telling adults, telling Crime Stoppers, etc., when they see a threat or when they hear of something that's going on that's a threat to our school or our students. We want that to continue to reinforce that culture of see something, say something. Arlington Police Department has partnered really well with us in that effort, and that is really a strong tool for us to keep everyone safe. So this is a great reminder for that, that if you see something that is a threat or a danger, or you hear of something, if you're a parent and you see social media postings, etc., please tell us so that we can intervene and mitigate any threat.
You say often that the number one way that we find out about threats against a school or any measure really is because students say something. They've got to feel comfortable to do that, and then the police also reinforce that.
That is the primary way, that coupled with all our hardening of our schools and the facilities and things like that, coupled with the culture of students and staff feeling very comfortable sharing information of threats, etc. That really is the value of all of us coming together for safety and security. So I want to thank our students because they're taking action. When they see something, they say something, and it's making a huge difference. And so this is a great opportunity, Anita, really to not lose focus of that, because we talk a lot about safety audits and things like that, which are really important, but we can't lose focus of really the biggest tool, which is people feeling comfortable telling us if they see or hear of a threat in our schools.
And I know one of the things that we're challenged with is sometimes kids are afraid to say something. What tips do you have to help our students and our staff report right away?
Yeah, so that's the key, is report right away, and report to an administrator, a principal, an assistant principal, a counselor, a teacher. Sometimes students will tell another student of a threat, and that student will tell us. Really, it's building the relationship with students from day one, and that's what our staff is so gifted at in doing across the district, which is building that relationship so that if there is a threat or a concern, those students feel very comfortable in telling the teacher. And then we intervene and take action. That's our responsibility. But that's a great reinforcement during this time of year.
And the Arlington Police Department really is a solid partner with us on See Something, Say Something. I want to remind you all that they did create a video that any of us can use. So if you want to show it to students, if you want to send it home to parents, put it on your social feeds, you can just go to our security tracker on your website and you'll find the video, See Something, Say Something, from the Arlington Police Department. For now, let's take 2 minutes and take a look at that video.
Sadly, school shootings are never far from mind in this country.
Last year, there was a threat almost every day of the school year.
Police arrested a 17-year-old student for attacking a teacher.
I saw some blood on me. No idea I had even been shot.
Across the United States and even in our city, our schools are experiencing an unprecedented rise in threats and violent incidents. The safety and well-being of our students, staff, and community members at the Arlington schools will always be our top priority. We want to do what is necessary to prevent these types of incidents from happening in our community, but we can't do it alone.
All of us in the Arlington ISD, students, parents, faculty, members of the community, need to be involved. We are the eyes and ears of the Arlington community, and we all have a very important role to play in keeping our schools safe. Please, if you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something.
If you feel angry and pushed to the edge by classmates, teachers, or life circumstances, you don't have to face this alone. Talk to a counselor, your principal, or your SRO. They can help you work through things, or even just listen if you need to vent.
None of us can afford to stay silent. Please, speak up and say something. Report bullying, cyberbullying, or other threats of violence. Any of us can become a victim of senseless violence if we know that something bad will occur and don't say a word. Help keep Arlington and our kids safe. If you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something.
And Dr. Cavazos, before we wrap up today, I know you've got some good news to share from around the district.
That's right, Anita. I want to start by congratulating CTC teacher Alice Monroe for being honored as the Dallas Cowboys Class Act Teacher of the Month. we were able to surprise Alice at her campus with a little help from Mayor Ross, former Dallas Cowboy player George Teague, and Reliant Energy mascot. Alice does an outstanding job with her students as well as the future leaders with her role as the Richard Green Scholars Program instructor. She received a custom jersey as well as a $4,000 check for the Career Tech Center. And not that we're keeping score, but in 3 years, the Dallas Cowboys and Reliant Energy have done this program. We've had 5 winners. The Cowboys have honored a total of 14 teachers across the Metroplex. And not that we're bragging or anything, but we've got the most teachers honored by the Dallas Cowboys and Reliant Energy. Also, the Dallas Mavericks have their Teacher Appreciation Night scheduled for Thursday, October 29th. You can find the link to discounted tickets in the email that I sent you with the district update. Also, the Dallas Stars have their Teacher Appreciation Night set for Saturday, November 19th. With those discounted tickets, you'll also get a Teacher Appreciation t-shirt. The link is also in the email with this district update. If you're really a planner, the Arlington ISD Night at the Rangers game is set for April 21st. Just mark your calendars for that one. We'll also include ticket links in our My Arlington ISD newsletter later this month.
Well, that was really fun, Dr. Cavazos. Lots of fun opportunities for our teachers to be celebrated.
That's right, Anita.
So final thoughts today before we wrap up our district update.
Yeah, so I'm going to end the way I started, which is thanking our teachers, our staff, and our students for being focused this first 6 weeks, wrapping up a great first 6 weeks, and I know that momentum will continue the rest of the school year.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks to all of you for joining us on this district update. Until we see you again, everyone stay safe and well.